distress. It is only families that can make such pronouncements. We further urge the public to disregard these baseless claims and to rely on verified sources for accurate information, and such sources on matters of that nature is the family. It is critical that we focus on his speedy recovery and factual reporting from credible sources and official statements, rather than being swayed by harmful misinformation. And we thank the media of South Africa, which have at all times followed the protocols that are written and unwritten about matters of this nature. We'll continue to monitor Comrade PG's conditions and provide updates as necessary. We stand with Comrade Gordon's family and offer our continued support. We welcome the results of the by-elections held yesterday across 23 wards. We extend our gratitude to the communities who have once again placed their trust in our movement. These results are a reflection of the continued confidence that our people have in the ANC's ability to deliver on its commitment to improve their lives. The ANC urges all newly elected councillors to work diligently for the communities that have entrusted our movement with their vote. An ANC councillor must always address the needs and the concerns of the people with dedication, humility, and a commitment to the values of our movement. The responsibility to ensure quality service delivery, responsive local government, committed to improving the lives of our people, rests on their shoulders. The ANC remains focused on its mission to rebuild and regain the trust of the people to deliver on its commitments. We are working tirelessly to ensure that our structures at all levels are responsive to the needs and aspirations of our communities. Thank you very much.
Colleagues, we'll take a few questions. Any question?
Thank you, Mr. Mbalula. I'm from UFM. On the by-elections, I imagine you must be inspired as the ANC, having retained so many wards. And regarding Mr. Pravin, you know that fake news is fake news under any circumstances, but the tone of your statement also seems to be setting the mood. Now you are reading his credentials. It sounds like an obituary, or you know, he was this kind of person. Is it that bad for the ANC to have to quote these credentials?
No, we quote credentials about any of our luminaries in good and bad times. So it's not even a biography. If you were to read the biography of Comrade PG, you will take the whole day. So we are expressing our heartfelt gratitude to the family, and at the same time expressing our support to the family in this difficult time. Pravin Gordhan is one of the most outstanding patriots of this country, and that is why others are even wishing him all bad things. But if you look at who are those, you will know who are they. But that's not where we are. We are here because this is the man who served our nation with diligence and dedication. And whenever there are rumors and news that are of this nature, it is important that they should not only be clarified, but as the movement and the organization that he belonged to and he served with diligence, we've got the responsibility to be with him even at that moment when he is not in the right space. And that is all we are expressing as an organization. In terms of your question about the by-elections, yes, we are not shocked. we are aware that the ANC has been doing well in terms of the by-elections post the May elections, and the resilience of actions. And even here in Gauteng, we did well to retain our wards, as much as the DA also retained its wards, but the ANC have shown resilience. Other political parties are going down, and we are on the comeback, and we are on the rise. And that does not happen on its own. The ANC will intensify its work in relation to local government to ensure that we hold those we send to these municipalities accountable. We will be launching in the next coming months a barometer program for the councillors, for MMCs, for premiers, and also for cabinet at national government level, to basically monitor our delivery scale in government at all levels. We will table that before the National Executive Committee, but it's an operational matter that has already been approved, but in terms of its mechanisms and its operationalization, we will table it before the NEC. But we look forward to such a program because it is important that our own public representatives who serve our nation on behalf of the ANC, they too must be held accountable.
Mr. Mbalula from Kaya News. We were informed on Tuesday that Mr. Gordon was admitted to hospital, and then yesterday there was a candlelit vigil held at Constitution Hill. I guess some of the public sentiment or the question was why just to inform that he had been admitted to hospital, which perhaps could have spurred the fake news that has come out in terms of perhaps that he has passed. Could you just address why we were informed initially that he was admitted to hospital?
You were informed because there was already fake news circulating about Comrade PG, and by those who are his enemies, and the family put it on record that indeed is admitted in hospital. And it was correct for the family to do that, given his standing in public, but at the same time, given the fact that those who are opposed to Pravin Gordhan seem to be on the overdrive of fake news in this regard, and including some even making public statements to wish him dead, which is un-African, but at the same time, that is not Ubuntu. Even if you differ with a person, you don't wish anyone dead. And in this particular regard, we know Pravin Gordhan was at the helm of the ANC's program and of this government of renewal that led to the state capture and many other things that he did that are good for this nation and for humanity. Anyone who step up the act to fight corruption must be celebrated. And we will not fold back and fold our arms when such individuals' history is being rewritten. And we fold and we say, okay, let it pass. It can't be. Pravin Gordhan stood for the truth. And he stood what is good for humanity. From the days of struggle, he was there. You may not agree with him politically, even ideologically, in the ANC, but he was such a figure. He stood for his views. He contributed as a patriot from apartheid to democratization. You've got SARS today that you are talking about, and it's good work, and up to date with our commissioner, who's doing exceptional work, the current commissioner, but walking on the footsteps of giants like Pravin Gordhan. You've got an integrated financial system that includes SARS because of PG and the work that he has done. So we can't allow that history to be eroded and just to be distorted. We can't fold and look on as people continue to do that. Yes.
Chief Jones from ENCA. You say that you went to go visit Mr. Gordon. What was the conversation like? Did you guys have a conversation? Did you manage to speak to him? How was he feeling?
Well, we have described in the statement that is critical, and I think I did have a conversation with him, and then I expressed the view of our movement and myself and everyone else in the ANC that we wish him speedy recovery, like any other patient in a hospital, in the presence of family and comrades. And that's what it is.
Junior Kumalo from Newsroom Africa. SG, you speak about the family, the statement that was released by the family having been necessitated by the fake news that was already going around. Do you by any chance know how long PG has been in hospital? Because I'm assuming from what you said, it wasn't this week. He might have been in hospital a lot longer than that.
No, it's not a lot longer. I mean, it's at the time when the statement was issued, which is this week. As we all learned about it this week, sometime I think a day before yesterday, and then about it. And the family did make it public. Already before that, there were fake news circulating about him being in hospital and all sorts of, and the family issued a statement, and which was actually correct. And we welcome the statement, and we also issued the statement on behalf of the African National Congress. But we are alive, not even to an agenda about the mischief of seeking to vilify a person who has done so much